What do you appreciate most about that one?
Got us closer to the play-in, and we beat a good team that beat us twice. That's pretty much it.
What did you think about your guys' defense there in the fourth quarter? You guys held them to 10, and they had 5 for most of that quarter.
Yeah. Nobody really even realized it that we held them that many points. But until we came back on the bench and they cleared the benches. But it just shows that we've been really guarding after the All-Star break, and we've been connected on that end and also the offensive end too.
For you personally, I mean, how much pride are you taking in, really defending? Because Chauncey was saying about how much you've improved on that end, and there's been a lot of chatter about that.
When we emphasize in defense so much, like you got no choice but to buy in that, and obviously over my career we've been majority in the offensive team, and that kind of switched this year, and so I'm just trying my best to fit into the culture we're trying to build.
Anfernee, Chauncey tries to tell us that he doesn't mention the play-in to you guys. That he won't mention it to you.
No.
But do you all talk about it, like amongst yourselves?
A little bit. But usually we're probably all doing that like by ourselves. Days we got off. Usually, watching the teams that are above us, seeing how they playing, and I know that some of the teams above us got a pretty hard schedule, so we hoping for the best in that area.
But the group chat isn't blowing up with standings talk.
No. We don't want to. We just focus on one game at a time. So we mentioned a little bit in the locker room, but yeah, we don't want to jinx it. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you're looking at them. You know the standings. Every time you've talked to us for a week, you're.
Yeah, I'm always looking. But I'm just I ain't been in this territory for the past couple of years, so I'm getting a little excited.
Good to beat. I mean, a lot of these teams that you guys have been beating lately, Washington, Toronto, and obviously you guys have to take care of those teams. But is it good to, after losing to Cleveland, Boston, New York, is it good to get a win over one of these good teams in this kind of?
No, for sure. Especially like after the last 2 times that we lost to Memphis, I think we got beat pretty bad both times by them, and to come back and respond like this, obviously it was early in the year, and I feel like we was a totally different team, but it's almost like they in our heads a little bit. So I'm glad we got over the hump, in that case. But I'm just happy that we continue to get better each and every game. Play all these good teams well, and give ourselves a chance to win.
In the first 2 games, you guys combined to shoot 13%, I think, from 3. One night was 42. Tonight, 39%. You started out really hot. Was it strictly just a make or miss situation, or did you guys do anything differently tonight?
I think, like I said, we was a totally different. I think we were a different team, and now we kind of understand what we need to do. Like we understand each other's, areas we might like to get the ball, or we just understand where each other's going to be most of the time on the floor. So I think it's just a clear. Obviously, makes and misses. You can't control those, but overall, I think we played them twice. We know what they want to do. They really don't change how they play. And that's what makes them hard to guard. Just so much movement and shooting. On the offensive end, we just kind of do the same thing they do in a way. Match that driving, kicking, and we got some wide open threes, and we're just able to knock them down today.
Anfernee, I got one more playing question. Can you notice, even if there's not a lot of talk going on between the team, can you notice like a different level of belief that you are playing with, or that you're playing with now that it's getting so close?
I think we had our rough stretches at the beginning of the year, but I think our belief. I don't think our belief ever changed. We always say we're gonna go into each and every game and try to win, put ourselves in the best position, and at the end of the year we put ourselves in a position to become be in the play-in. So I think nothing's really changed. We always believe that we could be a good team, just a matter of when, and I think it's showing at the end of the year everything clicking for us, and like I said, we're giving ourselves a chance to make the play-in.
How refreshing is this for you? You talked about the last couple of years, and to be in the play-in mix, and does it add a little bit of focus to make you lock in more and kind of make this end of the season a little bit more fun for you?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, for sure. I think. Obviously, like I said, the last couple of years has been, around this time is just like all right, when the season's gonna end. But now it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Just going in there knowing that at this point, every game matters, and we need to lock in and do whatever it takes to win, no matter what it looks like.
How big has Mott been for you guys?
He's been amazing. I always tell him to keep shooting the ball, no matter what. So most of the time, a lot of us, get on him when he turned down wide open threes, and he listens to everybody on the team. And tonight he was able to get going a little bit. So I'm happy he just continued to shoot the ball.